Thank you for watching tonight's coverage of the Albany Invitational Basketball Tournament on Albany TV. Coverage for this week's tournament games have been brought to you by these fine sponsors: BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center in Bethany and Albany, Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, the Albany Hy-Vee, the B&G in the Morning Podcast, Farm Bureau Agent Tammy Siddons in Gentry County, Northwest Cell, the Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association, American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry, Giratano Meatco in Albany Mo, Northwest Chiropractic in Maryville and Stanberry, Sherry's Pharmacy in Grant City, Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Bank Northwest, Shelter Insurance Agent Kent Peterson in Stanberry, King City Lumber Company, Blessed Nest in Bethany, Rob Cycle in Pattonsburg, Apple Nap Insurance in Grant City, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center in Albany, Raymond Smith Body Shop, Andy's Whistle Stop in downtown Albany, H&B Bank, Toby Gilbert Tire in King City, Jane Fordyce Insurance in Bethany, 3B Pizza and Subs in Pattonsburg, Williams Construction, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, Lone Star Investments in Albany, the City of Albany, Albany Booster Club, as well as the Albany, Jefferson, King City, Pattonsburg, Princeton, South Harrison, South Nottoway, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts.
Welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set for the boys' consolation game. It's a matchup between the number 4 seed South Harrison Bulldogs and the number 6 seed Albany Warriors. For Worth County, they get into the ball game, losing to Worth County in a really good ball game on Tuesday, 49-42, and then beat Stanberry, the 8 seed, on Wednesday, 60-40. For Albany, they lose the tight one to Pattonsburg on the first night of competition, 69-65, and then win over King City on Wednesday in the late game, 47-31. For Jad Cornett, he's been the one who's led it the way for the South Harrison Bulldogs in both games. 21 points in the first game, 17 points in the second game. Isaac Williams, 8 points in that first game, 16 points in the second. For Albany, they've been led by Kemper Klein, 32 points in the first game, 28 in the second, followed by Tim Papa with 22 in the first game and 11 points in the second. But for the Warriors to be able to stay in this ball game against South Harrison, they're going to have to get some more scores than just those two. But it will also be interesting to see how does South Harrison match up with Kemper Klein inside.
Well, and do they try to do anything special? And that's the $64,000 question. You know, when I was coaching, if we played a team that had a great scorer, my thought was, well, we'll let him get what he gets, and we'll try to shut off everybody else. And that worked great until I played a team one time and a kid scored 42.
Yes.
And that was something I didn't count
on. And that is not out of the realm of possibilities with Klein.
That's what I was going to say. Kemper Klein is definitely capable of that. So, yeah, that's the one thing. You know, Tim Papa had a good night against Pattonsburg. Had a good second half. Had 3 threes and another 2-point basket for 11 points in the second half against King City. Cole Emerson, who's not playing tonight,
he's out with a high ankle sprain.
Yep, had the big night against Northeast Nottoway. But somebody else is going to have to score.
Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does.
But you just don't want him to go off and have a monster night. So I would guess they'll start out man-to-man or they, you know, I would guess over the course of the season, Albany's going to see all kinds of defenses and different attempts to try to get him under control. We used to call them junk defenses, you know, the triangle and 2, the box and 1 and all that. And I'm not saying I've never done it. I've done it. But the big thing I always thought those types of defenses did is it made kids on the other team automatically better than maybe they would have been had you just played them straight up. So it's going to be fun. I was impressed with South Harrison the other night. I thought they moved the ball well. I thought they had a good idea what they wanted to do. Now, I know Stanberry was playing a little shorthanded as well, and they've got some young guys that they're trying to get some time. But, you know, I've also seen that where you try to take that for granted, and I didn't think South Harrison did. I thought they went ahead and played it straight up. Jad Cornett looked really good. Isaac Williams hit some baskets off the bench. Now, for that matter, I thought Jet Cornett played well off the bench.
And I was also very impressed with the freshman Levi McDaniel came off the bench. He scored, I think it was 7 points in the first half, didn't score 8 in the second, but had a big game as well coming off the bench for the Bulldogs in that last game.
Well, I thought he gave them an infusion of energy, which I guess that seems like the buzzword.
Yes.
When you listen to, we had good energy. Okay. I guess that means you played hard. I don't know what it means.
Yeah.
But he definitely gave them that when he came in the ball game.
We'll be back with the BTC Bank pregame. Remember your pregame here tonight on Albany TV, brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. We're back with more in a moment.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded, just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
B&G in the Morning is a weekly podcast with co-hosts Brett Williams and Gavin Schaus. Every week, we cover the biggest stories from Missouri 8-man football, the NFL, the NBA, and more. We also do player interviews. Our goal is to keep you updated on what's going on in the sports world without the clickbait headlines. Hear us on Spotify, Anchor, and Facebook giving our opinions on the biggest sports news every week.
Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner's Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. To order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items, call Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner's Circle North. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye.
We're for the state of Missouri. We're for Ozark Mountains and Midwest Plains. Caves, beaches, cliffs, bridges, yeah, we're for all that. We're for St. Louis, St. Peter, St. Joseph, St. James, and every little town with a funny name. We're for cashew chicken, Springfield style. We're for 50-degree temperature swings in one day. We're not a fan of tornadoes, but we're here for those too. We're for people who would live here, people who won't, people who farm, and for people who don't. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance.
We're going to put Albany on the home scoreboard this evening, even though they are the lower seed. And we're going to announce them first. Starters for your Albany Warriors. Number 4, Troy Popperwell. Number 5, Kemper Klein. Number 10, Tim Papa. Number 15, Chase Klein. And number 23, Sam Stamper. Albany is coached by Jeff Epperly and assisted by Jake Nichols. Your South Harrison number 4 seed Bulldogs this evening. Starting lineup. Number 0, Hunter Ackley. Number 2, Luke Sweat. Number 3, Buxton 16, Booth. Number 22, Grant Williams. And number 23, Jad Cornett.
So again, those are your B&G in the Morning podcast starting lineups. Remember, tonight's starting lineups brought to you by the B&G in the Morning podcast. Check out the B&G in the Morning podcast with Brett Williams and Gavin Chauch on Spotify, Facebook, and Anchor. And as we get ready to tip off tonight's game, remember tonight's tip-off brought to you by Giratano Meat Company in Albany, Mo. Slam your hunger through the hoop when you eat at Giratano Meat Company in Albany, Mo. South Harrison wears their home white uniforms, purple lettering outlined in black. Albany wears their road greens with white lettering outlined in black, and Albany will win the opening tip-off.
Well, the Bulldogs start out in the 2-3 zone. They're really going to try to surround Klein inside.
The ball knocked away as the Warriors try to get it into Klein, stolen away here by Ackley. Chase Klein gets the start tonight in place of the injured Cole Emerson. Grant Williams drives baseline, goes up, off glass, can't get it to go. Back up top, Jad Cornett from three. Drains it.
Well, and one of the issues, too, is for the Bulldogs, or for the Warriors, is going to be much like what we talked about in the girls' game. If they're going to play in the zone, you got to be patient and take your time. Don't try to force it in. Oh, they're going to go box and one here. Nope. They're just going to follow Klein around wherever he goes.
And the shot that time, no good from Chase Klein. They're going to get pop on a quick foul.
Well, you can't afford silly ones. They're going to be, with Emerson out, they're going to be hurting for depth a little bit. Well, it threw me off because a guard followed Klein through the offense, but then turned him over to somebody else.
Booth leaves it off in a Cornett in the corner. Now back to Booth. He'll drive inside the paint. Off the mark, and rebound is going to be made here by the Warriors. Klein takes it himself and will be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot two, not able to finish off to go for the three-point play.
And we mentioned this the other night when they played. Sometimes it looks like it really benefit the Warriors to get out, get him in the open court.
Yes. Foul against Sweat, his first, team's first. And Klein sinks the first free throw. Second free throw from Klein is good.
Albany, South Harrison, always been a big rivalry.
And now Chase Klein comes away with the steal on the defensive end.
Some of that has kind of died off a little bit with the 8-man, 11-man differential.
Tim Papa, top of the key, sends it right wing for Popplewell. Drives into the corner. Send a cross court here for Tim Papa. Has to go off the foot of Ackley. And it's going to be picked up here by Booth. Going up. And not able to get it to fall in as Chase Klein comes away with the rebound. Klein, right elbow. Off front iron, Tim Papa with the rebound. Back out to Klein. This time he'll dribble inside the paint. Goes up strong off the glass for two.
Yeah, he's a handful in the open court.
Williams into the corner for Sweat from three. Rolls out. And the rebound made by Klein as he'll get now for Popplewell. Warriors lead here 4-3. 2.5 gone here in the opening quarter. Chase Klein with it up at the top of the key over to left wing for Popplewell. Right wing to Papa. And it's going to be knocked away from behind out of the hands of Papa by Booth. Ackley will now walk it across the timeline here for the Bulldogs. At the free throw line, gets it up now for Cornett. They'll send in the corner for Williams from three. Long rebound made by Stamper.
Well, and I think one of the things that if South Harrison, they might want to have Cornett go at Klein. He's going to expend some energy on offense. You may as well make him try to expend some energy on the defensive end, too.
Papa trying to go up over Cornett, can't get it to go. Comes back out to the Warriors. Klein up at the top of the key. Now Pop on the right wing. Brings it up to the top of the key to try and restart the Warrior offense.
South Harrison guards doing a good job trying to harass the Warrior ball handlers on the point.
Papa for Klein, right wing three. Off the mark to the left. Rebound made here by Booth. Quickly sending it up for Sweat. Back for Ackley. Inside the paint. Side steps a defender. Rebound made by Papa.
Good Euro step. Good strong rebound by Papa.
And they're going to get a foul here against the Bulldogs. And it's going to go against Luke Sweat. That's going to be his second. Isaac Williams checks in along with Jet Cornett as Ackley and Sweat both check out.
And don't know what that means for the Bulldogs defensively. Offensively, you assume that may mean a little more firepower.
Kemper Klein up at the top of the key in the corner for Popplewell. And he's going to be called for the travel. And he'll have it up at the top of the key, up top for Jad Cornett for Isaac Williams. Back to Jet Cornett, drives. He's going to be fouled by Popplewell and will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Little scissor cut off the high post.
That's the first on Popplewell, team's second.
If you've ever watched Hoosiers, you probably saw that play.
Yes. And Jet Cornett sinks the first free throw to tie the ball game up at 4. The second one bounces out. Rebound made here by Klein. Over to the right wing, Popwell from 3. Can't get it to go in. Ball rolls around, picked up by Stamper. Goes off. Glass for 2. Ball got knocked around and right to the feet of Sam Stamper, alone on the baseline. Trying to get it into Williams. He's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2. Foul will go this time here against Sam Stamper. That'll be his first and team's third.
Johnny on the spot in one end. Got caught a little bit there, but probably a good foul.
Yes. So Isaac Williams will shoot 2
We're for the state of Missouri. We're for Ozark Mountains and Midwest Plains.
Good.
Caves, beaches, cliffs, bridges. Yeah, we're for all that. We're for St. Louis, St. Peter, St. Joseph, St. James, and every little town with a funny name. We're for cashew chicken, Springfield
Second
style.
free throw
We're for
good as
50-degree
well.
temperature swings in one day. We're not a fan of tornadoes, but we're here for those too.
6 to
We're for
6,
people who live
3:05
here,
left here in the
people who
first
won't,
quarter of play.
People who farm, and for people who don't. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. And if you're a
Popplewell
Missourian,
up top for
we're
Kemper
for you.
Klein.
Contact your Missouri Farm Bureau agent,
Right wing,
Tammy Siddons
Popplewell.
of West Rieger Agency
Into
in
the corner
Gentry
for
County
Chase
at
Klein.
660-726-5253.
Sam Stamper here for Kemper Klein. The defenders collide. One falls down. Kemper can't get it to go. Stamper on the putback, no good. But Kemper Klein comes in and cleans it up. Isaac Williams going to be fouled. And again, we'll go to the line to shoot 2. As again, they're going to get Sam Stamper. That's going to be his second.
Well, one of the things we've talked about with rebounding, it's one thing to box out. It's another thing to box out outside the lane. Even taller players, if you box out in the lane, they still jump over you to get the ball.
Isaac Williams misses on the first.
And everybody screams bloody murder that he's over the back, but it's just officials just don't seem to call it.
And hits the second. Kemper Klein brings it across, sends it left wing for Tim Papa. Popplewell, cross court, Klein. Drives baseline, goes up hard off glass for 2.
Well, but Williams did the smart thing. I thought he was going to step in and try to take the charge, and Klein just kind of slid sideways and got past him, but I think Isaac had the right idea.
Yeah. Grant Williams drives baseline, leaves it in the corner. Jad Cornett from 3. Rolls off iron, rebound made by Tim Papa, gets a decline. 1:45 left here in this opening quarter. 10-7. Tim Papa in the paint. Can't get it to fall in. Sam Stamper with the rebound. Back to Papa. Goes up and has it knocked out of his hands by Grant Williams.
Oh, that's nice.
And then Williams can't get the shot to go. Cornett on the rebound will be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot two.
I tell you, I thought Williams was going to make a circus shot there because I thought that was a pass that was headed out of bounds, and he did a great job. Just couldn't quite finish it.
The foul goes
but he
against,
looked good doing it.
Yes, foul goes against Chase Klein, his first. Team's fifth already. As Cornett misses on the first free throw. Checking in, Cooper Johnson here for Grant Williams. Seth Miller will check in here for Sam Stamper. Ackley also checked back in. Here for Luke Sweat. And Jad Cornett hits the second free throw. It's a 2-point Warrior lead, 10-8, 1.5 left here in this opening quarter of play. Tim Papa brings the ball across midcourt for the Warriors. Over to Kemper Klein, left wing. Up top to Troy Popplewell. Dribbles in. Trying to leave it off for Seth Miller. Up for Klein. Popplewell, right wing three. That one just misses as the rebound made by Johnson. Popplewell's had some good looks, just hasn't gotten to fall yet. And there's going to be a foul here on the floor against the Warriors.
And Popplewell is the one they're kind of leaving him alone right now. The Troy's going to have to prove it.
Kemper picks up his first foul. Team 6, so South Harrison now in the bonus from here on out. Throwing into the backcourt here for Jet Cornett, gives it off for Jad Cornett. Under a minute left to play here in the opening quarter. Williams from three. Off back iron, Popplewell the rebound.
Bulldogs doing a good job of spreading the floor. Warriors are going to have to get in a position where they're going to have to guard them out away from the basket.
Tim Papa sends it down for Seth Miller. For Chase Klein, now to Kemper Klein.
Be patient. Now you're going to go for one, I assume.
And the foul going to be called here against Hunter Ackley with 16.5. The foul against Ackley, his first, team's third.
I don't know. I ought to quit dwelling on that because I think nobody else seems to do that. I think you're going to see Platte Valley do it. But
yes. Tim Papa, top of the key, leaves it off now for Popplewell. 8 seconds up top now for Klein. Now 5. Tim Papa, right wing three. Off iron, just missed to the left. After 1 quarter of play, it's a 10-8 Albany lead. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association would like to congratulate last year's scholarship recipients: Kirby Stevens of Albany, Corbin Fletchell and Ben Messner of Stanberry, Chloe Iberger of King City, and Molly Miller of Worth County. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together: beef. It's what's for dinner.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms and ranches is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start more than 90 years ago. We understand the hard work that goes into building and sustaining your business, and that's why we offer customizable policies that protect everything you've worked hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves. Contact me today.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany, or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. As we start the second quarter of action, it'll be South Harrison basketball. They trail here 10-8 here to the host Warriors. Here for this 83rd annual Albany Boys Invitational Tournament. Ackley sends it up to the high post here for Williams. Leaves it for Jad Cornett up at the top of the key. The Jet Cornett. And driving a little hook shot as Ackley can't get it to go. Williams on the putback, no good. And then a jump ball forced here there by Tim Papa.
Well, same thing for Seth Miller, as we talked about for Sam Stamper. If you're going to box out Williams, you better get him out away from the basket.
Stamper up at the high post.
Oh, go ahead and
Gets
look.
it now for Klein on the baseline and pass a little off the mark. Klein can't keep it in bounds.
Well, Seth, if he'll turn around, I think Seth's going to have a decent shot there. But this is still, I think the Bulldogs are in the you're going to have to prove it to me mode.
Yeah. Booth and Grant Williams check back in. Ackley up top here for Isaac Williams. Into the wing now for Grant Williams. He'll drive baseline. Goes up. Can't get it to fall. Isaac Williams with the rebound. Puts it back up and in for two. Kemper left wing. Drives into the paint. Shot too hard. Gets his own rebound. Goes up hard against Williams and will pick up the foul.
And in all fairness to Seth, on that drive to the basket, I think he came off to help out a little bit. Once, and we've talked about that, once you do that, it's really hard to get back and box out.
Yes. Well, Kemper at the line here for 2 free throws. And his first is good. Sam Stamper will check back in here for Seth Miller. And Sam Stamper has 2 fouls here in the early going here for the Warriors. South Harrison in the bonus already. Start out the second quarter. Second one from Klein. Rolls out. Booth down to Grant Williams. Has a shot go off front iron. Rebound picked up by Popplewell. Back in transition. Klein with the bucket and the foul.
Who did they get, Cornett or Williams?
They're going to get Williams. That's going to be his second now.
Yeah, because Cornett was looking around like, did you call that on me? I didn't get him. Williams might have just got a little nudge as he tried to split the defense.
So Williams will check out. Checking in for him is going to be Luke Sweat. And Williams kind of came off the bench and was able to give 5 quick points here to South Harrison. As Klein finishes off the 3-point play. He's got 12 here in the early going. Dalton Worrell will check in here for Chase Klein. 6:38 left to play here in the second quarter. I take that back. He's going to check in here for Sam Stamper as Williams comes out.
Well,
so will Stamper.
By subbing a guard for Williams, that allows
the Warriors to go a little bit smaller.
Well, yeah, at least gives Worrell somebody he can guard down there. You wouldn't want to have him matched up with Isaac Williams.
No. Chad Cornett spins, puts up the shot off the mark to the right. Rebound made by Kemper Klein.
Ooh, good pump fake.
Tim Papa, right wing here for Worrell. Up top to Klein. Into the corner, Popplewell. Right wing, Papa. Chase Klein, and foul going to be called here against South Harrison as Klein fell to the floor trying to get rid of it. And they're going to get Hunter Ackley on the foul. And that's going to be his second. Team 6, so now both teams will be here in the bonus. As we have got just 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Tim Papa to inbounds. Going up for Kemper Klein. Goes up strong to the basket and lays it in. 16 of the 14 points for the Warriors coming from the hands of Kemper Klein. Luke Sweat drives in, and a foul going to be called here against the Warriors. They're on the floor.
For the other things we say about Klein, the big thing, he's really aggressive going to get it.
Yes.
He goes and gets the ball.
Dalton Worrell called there for the foul. That is going to be his first. Team 7th, so at the line for the 1-and-1 here will be Luke Sweat.
And what I mean by that is a lot of people stand and let the passes come to them. He goes and gets it, whether it's off the glass or whatever it is.
Sweat's Free throw no good. Rebound picked up here by Chase Klein. Papa with the basketball up at the top of the key. Sends over the left wing for Ward. In the corner, Tim Papa. Cross court, Popawell. Into the corner, Worrell. And he's going to be called for the travel. You see that a lot with freshmen here in the
just needs
in the
some
early
time.
going.
A little anxious.
This kind of gets sped up a little too fast.
I think they say that at every level.
Yes.
You're a lot better when the game slows down for you.
Williams misses from three, and then a foul going to be called here against Papa. That'll be his second. So the foul against Tim Papa, his second, team's eighth, as Jet Cornett will go to the free throw line here for 2 free throws. And Jet Cornett will sink the first. Second free throw is good, as Jet sinks them both. Sam Stamper will check back in as a timeout going to be called here by the Warriors. A Petty John Auto Center timeout. Back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
Remember to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. As we come out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout, it's Albany basketball. They lead here 16-12 here over South Harrison. 5:13 left to play here in this opening half.
Well, we've seen this before, that Klein got to bring it up. He'll give it up, he'll get in the offense.
Worrell sends it up top now for Klein. In the corner, Worrell. And a foul going to be called here against the Warriors.
I think he got him for traveling.
Got him again for the travel.
I think Sam.
I think it was Sam Stamper that got his hand in there.
Maybe got a little hand on the pass.
And Dalton Worrell will step out of bounds here on the baseline.
Yeah, you might have to get him here in a minute. Just to calm the nerves a little bit. Understandable though.
Yes.
First meaningful time, and it's in a rivalry game, a trophy game.
Yes. Over to the left wing, into the corner now for Jet Cornett. Here for Jad Cornett as he blocked off from the line to the rim by Kemper Klein. We'll get it down to the block here for Grant Williams. Blocked away here by Kemper. Booth drives in, and his shot high off the glass won't fall. Worrell with the rebound. And going inside and off the glass for two. That time, Kemper Klein again. Williams drives. Back out. Luke Sweat from three. Top of the key. Rolls out. Rebound made by Worrell.
Well, when Klein gets it, it's almost one of those. He puts it on the floor, and everybody's got to go into the lane. And
Yes.
somebody then step in and take a charge, because he's really good at avoiding contact.
Worrell's pass to Sam Stamper. Knocked away and stolen away here by Jad Cornett. Grant Williams, turnaround jumper, can't get it to fall. Rebound made by Sam Stamper. And the Warriors not ready for the pass. Jad Cornett, right wing. Trying to send it in, stolen away here by Kemper Klein. He's got his brother Chase on the opposite block. He'll take it himself, lays it in off the glass for 2.
Yeah, it's tough.
And he's got 18 of the Warriors' 20 points now. Jet Cornett from 3, drains it. And that's a big bucket from Jet Cornett.
Well, they needed something to break that momentum somewhere along the way.
Kemper Klein, right wing, Popplewell. His shot from 3 to answer. Rolls out. And it's going to be kept in play here by South Harrison.
Well, in the last couple of times in the set, when they're going against a set defense, Warriors may be trying to go just a little too quick. They've been moving the ball around, getting them, haven't hit every shot, but they've been trying to get themselves a decent look. Now the last couple times, 4 turnovers in there and a couple of quick shots. And don't think that's really how they want to play.
The foul against Popwell, his second, team's 9th. Worrell checks out as Tim Papa checks back in after he took a short breather there for the Warriors. Jet Cornett at the line for the 1-and-1. Isaac Williams ready to come in. Here for South Harrison as Jet Cornett hits the first.
Well, and I think you're going to see that young man get more and more time as the year goes on.
He's got 7 points here in the early going for South Harrison. Second free throw misses on front iron.
I can jinx him.
Popwell for Chase Klein on the block, and he goes up strong for 2.
But again, there's good quick offense. They kind of caught South Harrison napping a little bit. Good entry from Sam Stamper. He had a look himself and got a better one.
Into the corner, Ackley from 3. Drains it. 22-19, 1:20 left to play here in the second quarter. It's now a 3-point ball game. Tim Papa inside for Sam Stamper. Goes up off glass. Can't get this one to go.
Yeah, just left it a little short.
Right wing for Jet Cornett. A minute left to play here in the second quarter. Booth dribbles in. Goes off glass for 2. Underneath a minute left to play, the Warriors lead by 1 here in the second quarter. Into the corner, Popwell back to Kemper Klein, right wing.
Well, they had Papa for a 3.
Dribbles in just past the free throw line. He'll sink that one. 24-21, 30 seconds left here in the second quarter. Williams baseline. Out to Booth. Up top to Ackley for Grant Williams.
Little dribble weave. Good help by
Sam Stamper.
Popplewell.
Jad Cornett with the basketball with 7 seconds left here in the half. Shot from just past the free throw line, off back iron. And then Grant Williams going to be fouled by Troy Popplewell, 2.1, and that's going to get Popplewell his 3rd.
Yeah, you can't gripe about it, though.
So at the line here for 2 free throws, Grant Williams. And he'll sink the first. There's 2.1 left here in this second quarter. They'll take Popwell and Stamper off the floor so they don't pick up their 3rd and 4th fouls respectfully. Kyle Emerson checks in along with Seth Miller. Second free throw from Williams is good.
Now just don't do anything dumb here. Give them an open look.
And the Warriors will take a 1-point lead into the half. We're back with your Albany Hy-Vee halftime when we return in a moment here on Albany TV.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay Unlimited data plan or any of this month's hot deals.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
The Blessed Nest at the intersection of 136 and Route BB is your home for unique Christmas decor. The Blessed Nest has everything Christmas, from t-shirts, signs, wreaths, and more. The Blessed Nest can also help you out with fresh floral, candy bouquets, willow tree angels, or custom decor creations. So if you're looking for something new this Christmas season, or for that special someone, check out Blessed Nest at the intersection of 136 and Route BB, or give them a call at 660-425-6400.
Hi, this is Jamie at East Fork Lodge and Ranch in Albany, Missouri. On behalf of my family, I would like to thank everyone for their thoughts and prayers for the loss of our main lodge due to a fire in August. Thanks to the efforts of the firefighters that night, we still have our 3 cabins, the East Fork Chapel, and the Legacy Event Center available to rent. We also wanted to let everyone know that we do plan to rebuild, and when we do, it will be bigger and better than before. For more information, please contact me at jamie@eastforklodge.com.
Whoa, Geritano, great food catering, ice cream and deli. Whoa, Geritano, is all the good things in life that you can put in your belly. Get it to go.
And welcome back out again here to Albany, as at the half, it is 24-23 in favor of the Warriors. Remember, your halftime tonight brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. I'd like to thank our sponsors. Help you bring you tonight's broadcast of South Harrison Albany Boys Basketball. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Centers, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany and your Albany Hy-Vee. The B&G in the Morning podcast. Farm Bureau Agent Tammy Siddons in Gentry County. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association. Northwest Cell. Giratano Meat Co. in Albany Mo. American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Hogue Lumber Company of Albany. Jane Fordyce Insurance in Bethany and Blessed Nest of Bethany. Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. Lone Star Investments of Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany. East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center of Albany. Andy's Whistle Stop in downtown Albany. Williams Construction and Electric. The City of Albany. Albany and South Harrison School Districts. The Albany Booster Club and the Printery New Shop are located in Albany. Taking a look at the stats from the first half for Albany. They're shooting 10 for 24 from the field. 0 for 5 from behind the three-point arc. 4 for 5 from the free throw line. Led in scoring by Kemper Klein. He's got 18. 2 points for Tim Papa. 2 points for Chase Klein. 2 points for Sam Stamper. For South Harrison, they're shooting 5 for 26 from the field. 3 for 10 from behind the three-point arc. 10 for 15 from the free throw line. And they're led in scoring by Jet Cornett with 7 points. 5 points for Isaac Williams. 4 points for Jad Cornett. 3 points for Hunter Ackley. 2 points for Grant Williams. 3 for 10 from behind the three-point arc. 10 for 15 from the free throw line, Mike. That is what has South Harrison at this at a one-point ball game.
Yeah, because they're shooting
2 for 16 from inside the three-point arc.
Yeah, and you said 5 for 26.
5 for 26 on the night.
So they're below 20%.
Yes.
From the half from the field. So yeah, the three-pointers and free throws have kind of kept them in this game.
The three-point line is the equalizer.
Yeah, it is. And the other thing that's kind of maybe a factor in the second half, you don't know yet, but Albany's got the beginnings of some foul trouble. They got a couple with 2 and
Popplewell with 3 and Tim Papa and Sam Stamper each with 2.
Yep, and they're a little thin on the bench, playing without Cole Emerson anyway. So that's a factor to keep their eye on, at least to start of the second half. And South Harrison's been pretty aggressive, and I think that's forced the Warriors into some fouls. They've been aggressive on the offensive glass. They got 6 more shots than the Warriors have gotten up. Some of that with Isaac.
Just 2 shots.
I thought you said they were 5 for 26. The Warriors 10 for 20.
10 for 24.
10 for 24. Okay. Well, anyway, going back to that factor, I think a lot of that's with Isaac Williams too.
Yes.
You get drives and
But
Stamper and Miller have had to come off and help out, and they're giving up size, or they're giving up length anyway to Isaac Williams, and he's picked up three or four offensive putbacks.
Well, and the big thing for South Harrison, too, he's got 2 fouls. Hunter Ackley and Luke Sweat also with 2 fouls as well. So they're in a little bit of foul trouble with 3 of their guys as well.
Well, maybe the difference, though, is they play a lot of guys.
Yes, that is.
And the Warriors don't. So that's and one of those guys that's come off the bench has been Jet Cornett.
Yes.
Who's got 8 points.
1 for 1 from the field,
game.
4 for 6 from the free throw line, and that one was from behind the 3-point arc.
Yep.
So 24-23, Warriors with the lead. We're back with the start of the second half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Jane Fordyce Insurance in Bethany offers affordable coverage for all of your insurance needs. They work closely with clients to find the best mix of coverage options from their long line of established associations with some of the best carriers available. From homeowner, auto, farm, and life insurance to analyzing your healthcare needs and options, Jane Fordyce Insurance has been helping you find affordable insurance and plan your finances since 1985. Give Jane Fordyce Insurance in Bethany a call today, 660-425-7700.
Are you needing more space in your home and looking to remodel? Or just start from scratch and have your dream home built? Then contact Williams Construction LLC and Electric in Albany. Williams Construction 62417.
Andy's Whistle Stop is a fully functional coffee shop with Wi-Fi located in an old church with stunning stained glass windows in downtown Albany. Andy serves specialty lattes, drip coffee, Americanos, cappuccinos, hot chocolate, Italian sodas, and tea, along with in-house made baked goods. Andy's is open Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., and on Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Start your morning in a beautiful setting in downtown Albany at Andy's Whistle Stop. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. 24-23, Albany with the 1-point lead as we get ready to start the third quarter of play. And it will be, I believe, South Harrison basketball to start the second half. And it will. Remember, your halftime tonight here on Albany TV brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. Stanbury girls have already won the girls' consolation. South Harrison Albany battling it out here for the boys. Tomorrow, it'll be the King City Princeton girls playing for third place, followed by the Worth County Pattonsburg boys. The Platte Valley South Harrison girls will play at 1 o'clock for the girls' championship, followed by the Platte Valley Princeton boys. Again, you can catch all that action here on Albany TV tomorrow. Ackley, Sweat, Booth, Grant Williams, and Jad Cornett start for South Harrison. Kemper, Klein, Tim Papa, Chase Klein, Sam Stamper, Troy Popwell for Albany. Ackley up top now for Booth. Drives back out to Ackley. Up top for Cornett.
A little bit of a push-off Cornett might have gotten away with. Well, that's big because, one, it gives him a little confidence, and two, it may make South Harrison have to come guard him a little bit.
Grant Williams up at the free throw line, leaves it off for Sweat over to the right wing. Jad Cornett from three. Off iron and then over the backboard out of bounds. Jad Cornett going up against Kemper Klein, having a tough night shooting so far. Just 1 for 6 from the field, 1 for 4 from behind the three-point arc.
Well, he's tried a couple times to go at Klein. I think that's important that you if you're South Harrison, you want to make Kemper play on the defensive end too. So far, he hasn't had to do that as much.
Yes.
He has, but
Tim Papa trying to drive baseline. Leaves it off for Troy Popwell. Up top now for Chase Klein. From 3. Drains it. Chase Klein. Back-to-back threes here from the Warriors. From Popwell and Chase Klein. Give it a 7-point lead again here for the Warriors. Trying to send it into Grant Williams. Stolen away here by Kemper Klein.
Good presence of mind by Kemper Klein on the defensive end.
And Kemper drives his way into the paint. Misses. Gets the rebound. Goes up, and he's going to be fouled. And that time, Tim Papa was a little slow to get up on the floor. It looks like he says he'll be fine. Foul goes against Jad Cornett. That's going to be his first. 2 free throw attempts upcoming here from Klein. Sinks the first. And Jet Cornett will check in here for Luke Sweat.
Jet for Sweat?
Jet for Sweat. Kind of like in the Worth County girls game, it was a steal by steal. And Kemper hits them both. An 8-0 run here to start out this third quarter here for the Warriors. Just a minute 45 here into the third quarter. Jet Cornett up top here for Ackley.
If this lead holds, remember the start of the second half.
Yes. Booth up top now for Jad Cornett into the corner for Ackley. Drives, has it stripped away by Sam Stamper. Rolling around the floor with it.
Get on the floor.
And a foul, I believe, going to go here against Popplewell, and that's going to be his fourth.
Yeah.
As he kind of fell on top of Jad Cornett to try and pick up the basketball. So he'll have to come out as Dalton Moore will check in.
Well, and I mean, he's a fiery guy, but when you've got three, you can't get your fourth on something like that. But he'll be back.
Jad Cornett inside for Grant Williams. Goes up off glass for 2.
And it would behoove Sam needs to come off and help a little bit on something like that. Grant Williams, a strong-built kid, just out-muscled Papa inside. And Papa has 2 fouls, too. He doesn't want to get a pickup in the early third when one of your starters has just gone down.
Papa fade away in the paint, can't get it to go, but Stamper muscles it up and picks up the foul. The foul is going to go here against Jet Cornett. That's his first, team second. And Isaac Williams will check in for Grant Williams.
Now, who guards Isaac Williams?
Actually, no, he'll check in for Ackley here.
So now South Harrison's going to go a little bigger.
Stamper can't finish off the three-point play. Grant Williams up top
your
for Cornett.
Hometown Albany Hy-Vee
Drives
is your
in.
sporting snack headquarters
And it's going to be
for all
fouled.
of your favorite sports. If you want to bring
Go to
the
the line to
smells
shoot
of the
through the
games
foul.
to
Gonna
your
go
living
against
room,
Kemper Klein.
your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make
that'll
a
be
big
his
play
second.
by getting
I
all
really
of your
think that's
sports
what he
snack
needs to
favorites
do.
before the next big play happens.
First free throw from Cornett. Bounces out and then bounces right back in. Free throw from Cornett is good. 34-27, 5 minutes left to play here in this third quarter. Tim Papa to bring the ball across midcourt here for the Warriors. Dalton Worrell up top now for Kemper Klein. Into the corner, Papa from 3. No good. Dalton Worrell with the rebound. Takes a dribble, can't get it to go. Jet Cornett up top for Jad Cornett onto the block again here for Grant Williams. Isaac Williams in the corner from 3. Drains it.
Big shot for Williams.
Back down to a 4-point ball game. 34-30, Warriors with the lead. 4:15 left here in the third quarter. Tim Papa drives and going to be called for a travel to try to get out to Dalton Worrell in the corner.
It wouldn't hurt the Warriors use a little time, just to buy some time for these guys that got a little foul trouble. Try to get into the fourth anyway without a couple of these other guys picking up their third.
Booth into the corner here for Grant Williams. He'll lose it. He's able to regain it, though, on the sideline. Now gives it up for Jad Cornett. His shot, no good. Rebound made here by Kemper Klein.
Now here might be the exception.
Shot no good from the left elbow. Goes back up and will get the foul this time.
If you get him in the open court, I'd let him go ahead and operate. But if you're going against a set piece defense, I think I'd use a little clock.
That's going to be the second against Cornett here. Klein already has dunked in each game so far this season except for this one. Hasn't had the opportunity yet. 34-30. Kemper Klein misses on the first free throw. Second attempt from Klein is good. 35-30, a timeout going to be called here by South Harrison, a full Petty John Auto Center timeout. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
We're for the state of Missouri. We're for Ozark Mountains and Midwest Plains. Caves, beaches, cliffs, bridges, yeah, we're for all that. We're for St. Louis, St. Peter, St. Joseph, St. James, and every little town with a funny name. We're for cashew chicken, Springfield style. We're for 50-degree temperature swings in one day. We're not a fan of tornadoes, but we're here for those too. We're for people who would live here, people who won't, people who farm, and for people who don't. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and if you're a Missourian, we're for you.
Contact your Missouri Farm Bureau agent, Tammy Siddons of West Rieger Agency in Gentry County at 660-726-5253. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association would like to congratulate last year's scholarship recipients, Kirby Stevens of Albany, Corbin Fletchell and Ben Messner of Stanberry, Chloe Iberger of King City, and Molly Miller of Worth County. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together: beef. It's what's for dinner.
South Harrison basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. 35-30. 3:30 left to play here in the third. Chad Cornett inside for Williams on the block. Has it partially blocked there by Papa, and then a foul here on the rebound against South Harrison.
Well, we talked on the break that either Grant or Isaac Williams go down inside. Papa answered the bell with a partial block and then drew the foul on the over-the-back call.
That is the first against Grant Williams, team's fourth. Kemper Klein over the right wing here for Tim Papa. Into the corner for Kemper Klein. Gets it into Tim Papa and goes up against Isaac Williams, and there's nowhere to go with it.
Well, we saw that from Tim last year a few times. He's strong, but he's just not tall enough.
And then he's going to pick up a reaching foul here as Papa. That's going to be his third. Team's third as well.
Just get it out of there and try it again.
Live to fight another day. Booth to inbounds. And a 5-second call. Good pressure there by the Warriors on the inbounds. Force the 5-second call. Tim Papa left wing here for Kemper Klein. He'll send it for Worrell into the corner now to Papa.
I think Booth saw Cornett.
Tim Papa goes up strong, can't get it to go. Isaac Williams with the rebound. That time waited for the defenders to go up and then went up.
Yeah,
but
better idea.
Unable to finish. Jad Cornett drives, blocked by Klein, but Klein going to step out of bounds. As that one was blocked, Klein came down with it in his foot just on the out-of-bounds line. 35-30, Warriors lead, 2:17 left to play here in the third quarter. Ball stolen away here by Dalton Worrell.
See if that does some things for his confidence. Good pick, good anticipation.
Tim Papa for Worrell, right wing. Feeds it down into the block here for Sam Stamper. Into the corner, Papa.
Oh, Tim. I thought Stamper did a nice job, and Papa had a wide open look at the three.
Klein spins inside the paint, off the mark, comes away with his own rebound. Goes up and is going to be fouled here by Williams. And the foul by Williams is going to be his third.
Well, I think a little frustration there. He had the rebound, and Klein just came and wrenched it away from him.
We've talked about the strength of Klein, and it showed there. And his first one is good. Now Johnson, as well as Levi McDaniel, check in for the William brothers.
Well, McDaniel will be interesting. See if he gives them the same
lift he did the other night.
Yeah, he gave them a big boost off the bench.
Second free throw from Klein is good. 37-30 is the lead here in favor of South Harrison. In favor of Albany over South Harrison. South Harrison with the basketball. Jet Cornett drives inside the paint. Shot off back iron. Klein with the rebound.
Got a flyer coming out. Didn't see him. That was his brother. May hear about that when he gets home.
Tim Papa for Worrell, right wing three. Off iron. And I think we're going to get a jump ball here.
Well,
and that was a quick one, I think.
Yeah, appreciate
just
Tim.
a half a second longer, it's South Harrison basketball. Instead, it'll stay here with the Warriors with 1:15 left in the third. Klein loses it, able to regain it. Back up top for Chase Klein. Back over to Kemper, left wing. Baseline. Up top for Chase Klein. Drives in, goes hard. Puts up the shot, can't get it to fall. Rebound made by Jad Cornett. Hard take there by Chase Klein, just couldn't quite get it to go. And they're going to get a charge here against Jad Cornett. And that's going to be his third.
Nice take by Tim Papa. Because when that whistle blew, I thought they called a foul on Klein.
I thought that's they were going to do too.
Now, this is to me, this is one where you use some time here. Don't get in a hurry.
Chase Klein sends it out for Kemper, left wing into the corner. Tim Papa, open three.
Good look.
Can't get it to fall. Ball tipped around. Tim Papa with his own rebound. Worrell drives, and he's going to be fouled. We'll go to the line to shoot two. And the foul going to go here against Levi McDaniel. That's going to be his first. Team 7, so Albany in the bonus from here on out.
Yeah, that's a good take. See his confidence starting to grow a little bit here.
Dalton Worrell's first free throw rolls out. Second free throw good. 38-30. It's an 8-point Warrior lead. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Jad Cornett over the left wing for McDaniel. Up top for Jet Cornett. Now for Cooper Johnson. Back up again for Jet. He'll drive. Spins, puts up a shot. Short off iron, rebound made by Kemper Klein.
Got some time here for the last one.
5 seconds. Kemper spins. Worrell, three, buzzer. Drains it!
Big shot. Big shot.
41-30. Warriors have the lead. We're back with more in a moment.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms and ranches is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start more than 90 years ago. We understand the hard work that goes into building and sustaining your business. And that's why we offer customizable policies that protect everything you've worked hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves. Contact me today.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany, or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
Welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set for the fourth quarter. Warriors with a 41-30 lead after a big three-pointer from Dalton Worrell at the buzzer.
Well, and early on in the third, big threes by Troy Popplewell and Chase Klein, too.
Yes. Oh, Isaac Williams misses on the first, and then is going to get the bucket and the foul.
And Tim's got to lay off. I mean, that's...
And that foul against Papa is going to be his fourth. So Popplewell will check back in here for Papa. So they'll switch out 4 fouls for 4 fouls.
Yeah, you just, in Worth County girls ran into this. You just don't want a whole bunch of people on the floor with 4. It's at the same time.
Isaac Williams hits the second free throw. He's got 9 here in the ball game. Klein sends it to Popwell, right wing. Up for Chase Klein, now for Kemper. Dalton Worrell into the corner to Kemper. Takes it in off the glass for 2. And he's got 25. Jet Cornett in the corner for Williams. Now back to Jet Cornett. And going up off glass, Jad Cornett. And I don't know if the Warriors trying to go into a zone that time. Or maybe just a little trouble defensively. Who's got who?
Either that or somebody didn't get the memo that they were supposed to be in the zone.
Kemper right wing. Drives in, trying to leave it off for Stamper, and a foul going to be called here on the floor. And the foul going to go against Jed Cornett. That's going to be his 4th now.
Well,
and he might have to take a quick seat.
Yeah, and one of the things you see from...
And he will, is checking in, is going to be Booth.
What South Harrison is doing, I think, is not a bad idea. But to me, as soon as Klein puts the ball on the floor, he's got to draw a crowd.
Yes.
And to where you don't let him get deep into the middle of all that, where either he finishes or he finds somebody wide open.
And Kemper on the first of the 1-and-1 sinks it. Warriors can go back out to a 10-point lead here on the second free throw attempt from Klein.
Well, we had questions about Albany's defense the last time down the floor. Guess we'll get an idea this time, I would assume. Now they're still man-to-man.
They're still in man-to-man. There's some trouble.
Or they're back in man-to-man. I don't know which.
Yeah. Ackley with it on the left wing. Drives over to the baseline here for Williams. Inside for Booth. And Klein got beat and had to come over, and he's going to be called for the foul. That's going to be his second.
Yeah, but not a
Team's
bad
fifth.
foul.
No.
Because otherwise that's going to be a layup if he doesn't.
Yes. And with it only being his second, that is not a bad foul. Up top to Jet Cornett as he crosses midcourt. Up top for Booth. Has it stripped away by Stamper, goes back to Booth, and then he'll go and lay it in off the glass for 2. A shot no good that time from Stamper.
And Williams kind of altered that a little bit.
Driving Booth goes up off glass for two.
Well,
and a timeout going to be called by the Warriors
good idea.
with 2 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. 44-39. Albany with the lead over South Harrison. Back with more in a moment.
Hi, this is Jamie at East Fork Lodge and Ranch in Albany, Missouri. On behalf of my family, I would like to thank everyone for their thoughts and prayers for the loss of our main lodge due to a fire in August. Thanks to the efforts of the firefighters that night, we still have our 3 cabins, the East Fork Chapel, and the Legacy Event Center available to rent. We also wanted to let everyone know that we do plan to rebuild, and when we do, it will be bigger and better than before. For more information, please contact me at jamie@eastforklodge.com.
Coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout, it's Albany basketball. Remember to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. And not a bad decision here by Coach Fitzpatrick for South Harrison. I thought they were going to call full court pressure. Looks like they're going to pull it back.
I didn't think that was a bad move. I mean, just give them something to, because you know the Warriors weren't talking about the press. They weren't talking about a press in that timeout.
And now it's going to be stolen away here by Booth. Goes up, and it's going to be a goaltending. So they're going to get goaltending here against Klein.
I don't think you can pin it. You can't pin it.
Yeah.
I think that was maybe that's the call.
And now full court pressure put on, and as Kemper gets the inbounds, the defense will kind of slowly fall back. Into the corner to Popwell, back for Kemper. To the high post to Chase, knocked away out of his hands, comes back to Kemper. Klein drives inside the paint, goes hard off glass, can't get it to fall. Isaac Williams with the rebound. Back in transition, Ackley into the corner, Williams from 3. To tie it!
Big bucket. Warriors have up-tempoed a little bit.
So Williams ties it with the 3 from the corner with 5:13 left here in the fourth quarter. They'll get it across here for Papa, into the corner for Popwell. Up for Chase Klein, now for Kemper. Klein. Again, dribbles inside the paint. Leaves it off from about 6 feet away. Can't get it to go out of bounds here off of South Harrison. Tim Papa to inbounds. Inbounds to Stamper on the baseline. Trying to go up and under. Can't get it to go. Knocked out of his hands. Picked up by Williams. Jet Cornett drives. And he's going to be fouled. Will go to line. Shoot 2. Sam Stamper called for the foul. It's his 3rd.
Nope, they got Papa. He's done.
Oh, and they did get Papa. And that'll be his 5th. And I don't know about that. I thought that was going to go against Sam Stamper. He got his hand in there for a reach. So Papa's night is done with 4:45 left here in the fourth quarter. In a tie ball game at 44-44. Jet Cornett at the line for 2 free throws.
Well, what we do know is he definitely got fouled.
Yes.
Going to the basket.
That is correct. And Cornett misses on the first. Second free throw from Jet Cornett is good.
And it did not take long for the Bulldogs to erase that lead.
The Warriors being outscored 15-3 here in this fourth quarter. Chase Klein, top of the key. Right wing Worrell again from 3. Misses it short. Stamper unable to pull in the rebound. Jet Cornett up to the top of the key. Booth drives in. Off glass. This time doesn't fall.
Well, they found something with these 2 guys.
And Cornett has it knocked out of his hands here by South Harrison.
They got Booth.
And a timeout going to be called by the Warriors with 4:10 left in the fourth. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Whoa, Geritano, great food catering, ice cream and deli. Whoa, Geritano is all the good things in life that you can put in your belly. Get it to go, a dining, a pickup window. catered events. Whoa, where can I go? Giratano, Miko, baby, Albany, Mo.
Jane Fordyce Insurance in Bethany offers affordable coverage for all of your insurance needs. They work closely with clients to find the best mix of coverage options from their long line of established associations with some of the best carriers available. From homeowner, auto, farm, and life insurance to analyzing your healthcare needs and options, Jane Fordyce Insurance has been helping you find affordable insurance and plan your finances since 1985. Give Jane Fordyce Insurance in Bethany a call today. 660-425-7700.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. It's a 45-44 South Harrison lead. Popwell to inbounds. Gets it into Klein in the corner. Over for Popwell. And they're going to get a travel.
You just got to calm down. I know it's easy for me to say, you got a freshman here, but
Jack Cornett drives. Goes off glass for two. And Kemper drives to the basket, gets the foul, gets the bucket and the foul. And the Warriors looking for.
Well, I think they're wanting a technical foul.
Yeah, they want a technical foul for Williams slamming the ball
down.
And then get it.
In fairness, I think Popplewell did the same thing
earlier.
The previous trip down when they called traveling. I think he did the same thing. So.
And they got that last foul against Grant Williams, not Isaac, as Kemper hits the free throw.
Well, the Warriors are in the double bonus from here on out.
And laying it off the glass, Luke Sweat.
Well, Sweat, Booth, Ackley, all of them are going right at Chase Klein. Just taking him to the basket.
Dalton Worrell drives baseline.
No, not your shot.
That's just a shot you can't take here.
No.
Grant Williams from three, no good. Rebound made here by Ackley. And a timeout going to be called here by South Harrison.
And a big break because they just lost the ball out of bounds. But Coach Fitzpatrick got the timeout called before the ball went out of bounds.
3:09 left. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Are you needing more space in your home and looking to remodel or just start from scratch and have your dream home built? Then contact Williams Construction LLC and Electric in Albany. Williams Construction LLC and Electric in Albany can help you with all of your building needs. Big or small, they do it all at Williams Construction LLC and Electric. Contact them today at 660-483-0255 or 660-726-2417.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. It's a 2-point lead in favor of South Harrison. They have the basketball with 3:09 left. The Warriors will be in the double bonus after the next foul. South Harrison will be in the single bonus. And, Mike, we've talked about it the past couple of times during the break. The Warriors just need to slow things down, just trying to go a little too fast.
Well, and defensively, they just got to stop these drivers. If a guy's quicker than you got to give him room.
Yeah.
I mean, South Harrison might be able to hit a pull-up jump shot, but yeah, here you go again.
And Jack Cornett going to be fouled. And will go to the line to shoot two. The foul is going to go against Dalton Worrell. That'll be his second. And the Warriors missing the defense the most here at Tim Papa.
What they found is South Harrison just taking the ball straight to the basket.
Yes.
And they get Chad Cornett back in the game.
Jack Cornett's free throw is good. Makes it a 3-point ball game. 50-47. Kemper Klein sends it in the corner for Popwell. Back to Klein, left wing. Up top here for Worrell. Chase Klein up at the high post. Back out to Worrell. Fakes the three, drives, and it's going to be blocked away here by Williams.
Dalton, you just can't do it.
Jack Cornett throws the ball away.
If he looks, he's got Klein wide open in the corner.
Yeah.
You know where your bread's buttered. You're just trying to do too much a little bit here.
And if the Warriors maybe try and isolate Kemper on one side of the floor and have everybody else move out.
Well, against that zone, they're not going to do that, but they're working away from him. It's good to have the drives.
Kemper drives in, picks up the foul, will go to line to shoot 2. The foul here against South Harrison.
Who'd they get?
Is going to go against Grant Williams. That'll be his 3rd. So I believe Grant with 3, Isaac with 3, Jad with 4. As Klein will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Sinks the first. The second free throw from Kemper, no good. Hunter Ackley, top of the key. And Kemper sagging a little bit more into the defense here this time. In towards the paint. Cornette up top now for Williams. He'll drive. And it's going to go out of bounds here as Stamper gets a piece of it.
You assume Jet Cornette or Grant Williams may look for a dribble drive.
Get the ball in bounds to Isaac Williams. Trying to go up strong. And he'll get it up in for 2. 52-48. It's a 4-point lead here for South Harrison. Their largest of the night, and a blocking foul called against South Harrison. And again, Kemper goes to the free throw line. This time they get Jet Cornette. That's going to be his 2nd. First free throw from Kemper misses short.
Well, we've seen Klein have these stretches at the free throw line. Good high release.
Second free throw is good.
Maybe fatigue a little bit.
It's a 3-point ball game, 1 possession. But South Harrison with the basketball.
Warriors may want to start thinking about fouls here a little bit, but now they're in a double bonus.
Up top, Williams from 3. Off back iron, rebound made by Klein.
Probably not a shot Coach Fitzpatrick wanted to see go up.
Kemper takes it hard, can't get it to go. Second chance opportunity is good. And a timeout called by the Warriors. They trail by 1 with 1:14. Back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Andy's Whistle Stop is a fully functional coffee shop with Wi-Fi located in an old church with stunning stained glass windows in downtown Albany. Andy serves specialty lattes, drip coffee, Americanos, cappuccinos, hot chocolate, Italian sodas, and tea, along with in-house made baked goods. Andy's is open Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., and on Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Start your morning in a beautiful setting in downtown Albany at Andy's Whistle Stop.
Remember to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. 1:14 remains here in the ball game. 52-51. South Harrison with the lead.
Well, now you got to be talking about you don't need to foul right away in a 1-point game. Oh, just about a big play by Troy Popplewell. And now you want to be talking about who you want to foul.
And when.
And when. At what point.
Grant Williams outside to Jad Cornette. And who you want to do the fouling to.
Yeah, you really don't want it to be Popplewell, but you get to a certain point, you might not have much of a choice.
Booth drives, can't get it to fall. Rebound made here by Kemper Klein.
Well, not a terrible idea. I know people will question Booth taking that layup, but, he's done that multiple times here in the fourth.
Popplewell from 3, but they're going to call it travel with 31.8.
Yeah, he's done that a couple times.
Missed the shot either way, but.
Yeah, and he's done that a couple of times.
Yes.
Catch and then take 2 steps.
And now a timeout called by South Harrison. to see who they're going to inbounds to hopefully get at the free throw line. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolbus a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
Welcome back out again here to Albany with 31.8 remaining here in the fourth quarter. It'll be South Harrison basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout, and you have to think the Warriors will foul here as soon as they get the ball across midcourt. And Dalton Worrell will foul Jet Cornett.
That's freshman, although he shot free throws fairly well.
That's the third against Worrell. And so far, Jet Cornett from the free throw line, 6 for 10. And again, South Harrison only in the single bonus. Warriors in the double bonus. So the first of the 1-and-1 is good.
Big shot.
And it's a 2-point ball game.
Good ice water in there for the freshman.
Jet Cornett had 5 points in the last game in the Consolation semis. He's got 13 now as he hits them both.
And you don't have to have a three here unless you're going to burn a bunch of clock.
In the corner, Worrell from 3. No good.
Yeah.
Ball tipped around. Klein can't get it. And he's trying to foul and will. With 15 seconds left.
Yep,
Klein picks up the foul.
You need one.
And that was the third against Kemper. Again, Jack Cornett at the line for the 1-and-1. He hit the last 2. He's hit his last 3. First of the 1-and-1 is good.
You got a good looking release, too.
Yes.
But I don't know who else you'd, of course, there you didn't have a choice. I don't know who else you'd foul.
Second free throw attempt here from Jet Cornett is good. And now it's a 5-point ball game, 56-51. Kemper Klein from 3, drains it.
Timeout.
To make it a 2-point ball game, 8.3. Mike, we're going to keep it right here during this Petty John Auto Center timeout because we're going to go back 5 years to the Consolation game. Featured South Harrison.
Yeah. Well,
they're going to have to make their free throws. Don't intentionally miss.
Well, or you could. I mean,
you could, but you're not going to expect that to happen very often.
We probably saw something we're never ever going to see in our lifetime again. At least not in person.
No.
So you're going to go for a steal, and you know the question is if you go for the steal. If you don't get the steal, you better foul. You got to get the foul
right away.
And
yes.
In other words, you can't go for the steal and end up in row 5 of the bleachers where the other guy's off and running, burns up clock. You want the foul right away. Now you're in a position where you hope they miss one, and you can't be beggars and choosers.
And now the big thing, South Harrison in the double bonus, so they'll shoot 2 free throws instead of the 1-and-1.
Yep, and that's takes a lot of pressure off.
Inbounding will be Grant Williams. He'll be allowed to move on the baseline for the inbounds. They'll get the ball inbounds here for Booth, and he'll be fouled by Worrell with 6.4, and Worrell almost came away with the
picked
steal.
Up the steal there, just fumbled away a little bit. Well, he needs to get one. of the two. Two would be better, obviously, but.
And he sinks the first.
Well, and give South Harrison credit. If they've missed they haven't missed more than 1 or 2 free throws here in the fourth quarter.
So this makes it so a 3 would tie. And now makes it a 4-point ball game. Dalton Worrell up for Klein at the buzzer. He makes it, but it doesn't matter. The Warriors and the Blues in by 1, 58-57. South Harrison, your consolation winner here tonight from the Albany tournament. We're back with the BTC Bank postgame and tonight's Winner Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner's Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. Order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items. Call Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner's Circle North.
Welcome back in the BTC Bank postgame. Tonight's postgame brought to you by BTC Bank community minded, just like you. Let's take a look at the stats here from the first half for the Albany boys, for the South Harrison boys. They shoot 16 for 49 from the field tonight, 5 for 15 from the three-point line, 21 for 28 from the free throw line tonight. And they are led in scoring by Jet Cornett with 15 points, 13 points for Isaac Williams, 10 points for Braxton Booth, 8 points for Jad Cornett, 7 points for Grant Williams, 3 points for Hunter Ackley, 2 points for Luke Sweat. For the Albany boys, they shoot 19 for 53 from the field, 5 for 15 from the three-point arc, 14 for 21 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Kemper Klein. He scores 39 tonight. And then behind him, it's a big drop-off. Chase Klein finishes with 5 points, 4 points for Sam Stamper, 4 points for Dalton Worrell, 3 points for Troy Popwell, 2 points for Tim Papa in the ball game. So the difference there, 21 for 28 from the free throw line, 14 for 21 for the Warriors.
Well, and in the 21 for 28, I don't know if you've got that, but what did they shoot in the fourth quarter?
That I don't have exactly.
Because to me, that was the difference. I can only remember them missing maybe one, maybe
two.
Maybe 2 free throws. Jet Cornett may have missed 1 or 2, but he hit big ones when they needed them. Thought the Warriors, they made some judgmental mistakes late in the game, too. But you're talking about perfect games. I thought the difference was when in the fourth quarter, not only the fact Tim Papa going out killed the Warriors,
yes,
but also the Bulldogs just did a good job. Braxton Booth, I thought, had several times he just took the ball and went hard to the basket and finished. And I thought Braxton had a good ball game to go along with Jet Cornett.
They were 8 for 10 in the fourth quarter from the free throw line.
8 for 10, okay. And a lot of those were down the stretch when the Warriors had to foul. And, heck, Klein comes down and hits two threes in, 8 seconds?
Yeah.
And to keep it close, Kemper Klein just had a great game. We're going to run out of adjectives talking about him for the year's out because he's really been good.
And and we talked about it. 39 points tonight. Taking a look at his stats alone from the field, Kemper Klein 12 for 22 from the field, 2 for 3 from behind the three-point arc. Both of those big ones. Again, the last one didn't really matter except for in the score. 13 for 18 from the free throw line, 10 for 19 inside the two-point arc. Finishes tonight 39 points. He is tonight's Winner Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game, sponsored by Winner Circle North.
Well, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
And if it wasn't him, it was probably Jet Cornett from the Bulldogs. But, I mean, how do you turn your nose up at a 39-point effort when, he altered shots on defense, I'm sure he was the leading rebounder in the game for both teams. I mean, how do you go against that? So,
and here's another stat, 23 versus 4. 23 points off the bench for South Harrison, 4 points for the Warriors. 28 points. Jet Cornett with 15, Isaac Williams with 13.
Well, and that's a huge thing. I mean, a lot of teams, when they go to their bench, they may have a little bit of a drop-off. I'm not sure you bring in Jet Cornett and Isaac Williams. At least offensively, I think you're a little bit better. So
I would say so.
I don't question who he plays.
No.
I don't mean that at all, because I think the world of Coach Fitzpatrick. I'm just saying maybe that's part of the plan too.
Yeah. So again, it's a 58-57 win here for South Harrison in this consolation game. Tonight's Winter Circle Trophies Awards North Player of the game goes to Kemper Klein. He finishes the night with 39 points. His second game here at the tournament, scoring over 30 points. And here in the tournament, Kemper Klein alone has scored 99 points, one shy of 100 here through 3 games here at the Albany tournament. I'm sure he will be somebody that will be up for consideration for the all-tournament team tomorrow.
And in all honesty, we used to keep records. That may be a record. I don't know if those records are still kept or not. That may be a tournament record for a total points in a tournament.
Like to thank our sponsors. Hope you're bringing South Harrison Albany boys basketball. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center's locations in Bethany and Albany. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany. Albany, Hy-Vee, and B&G in the Morning podcast. Farm Bureau Agent Tammy Siddons in Gentry County. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association along with Northwest Cell. Giratano Meat Co. and Albany Mill. American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Hogue Lumber Company of Albany and Jane Ford Ice Insurance in Bethany along with Blessed Nest of Bethany. Raymond Smith Body Shop of Albany, Lone Star Investments of Albany, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center of Albany, Andy's Whistle Stop in downtown Albany, Williams Construction and Electric, the City of Albany, the Albany Booster Club, and the Albany and South Harrison School Districts, along with the Printery and New Shopper located in Albany. We've got 4 games left, 18 down, 4 to go. We'll start tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. for the girls' third-place game. It'll be the number 3-seeded Princeton Lady Tigers against the 4-seeded King City Lady Wildcats. Following that at 11:30, it's the boys' third-place game. It's the number 3-seeded Pattonsburg Panthers against the 5th-seeded Worth County Tigers. And then we'll go to the championship games at 1 o'clock on the girls' side. It's the number 1 seed Platte Valley taking on the number 2 seed South Harrison. And the final game of the tournament and of the day tomorrow starts at 2:30. It's the number 1 seed Platte Valley taking on the 2 seed Princeton Tigers. For myself, Jared Rolvis, color analyst for the night, Mike Atkins, and cameraman for the night, Brett Williams. So long and good night from Albany. We'll see you again tomorrow morning, presuming we all have a voice when we come back tomorrow. Again, good night from Albany.